Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Tuesday evening and again, Kathleen cooked. So I had a lovely dinner when I came in from work. I'm not telling you what it is because she made a video. But I've just had dinner and I had a little thought to myself as I was checking on things. And I thought we're talking about making things work this evening. And what I mean by that is things that are supposed to be one thing, but you use them differently. Because sometimes that's just what you have to do. So here in the UK, we're having a weather warning for snow and ice further down south, which is not, it's normally up in Scotland that you get them. But down south in the mountainous district in the middle, they're getting some snow and ice warnings. And I thought, it's not, I mean, I remember us, when we got forecasts like that, the first thing I would do, I remember there was one, it was before all your storm warnings. But I remember it got down to, it was -16, it said in my van. And I threw Kathleen the cat, literally yelled at Kathleen and said, right, get downstairs, we need to go up to the local shop. We fired up to the local shop, which is 3 miles away, it's a small co-op. And we got a load of stuff. And then it's like, right, that's us, we're in, we're not moving. End of. -16, I'm going nowhere. But I thought, wouldn't it be easier if you didn't have to do that? I thought, so how would I start? What would I start? Do you know what? How do you start prepping, stashing, giving yourself a cushion? And so I was like, right, so I need to look at what I'm going to use. I need to get a list of what would be my first thing. So I thought, if I have a £5 budget, £5 off my shopping, because if I was imagining that I had nothing. So £5 off my budget. So I got my planner. And in my planner, if you have one or if you've seen it, you'll know that it starts with your monthly planner and a notes sheet. And then it's got your family pantry inventory list. See? Now, there's not a hope of me filling that in. However, what it's very good for is me planning what I would buy if I was starting over, to make sure that I've always got the basics that I would want. So I went looking on Asda tonight, and we have Heinz cream of mushroom soup, which is £1.70. Now, if they had Campbell's condensed, I would buy that, but Asda didn't have that on the thing. So Heinz cream of mushroom soup, £1.70. A bag of cheap pasta, 41p. 2 toilet rolls, but it's the Asda shades, so they're like double the length, so that's the equivalent to 4 toilet rolls, was £2.15. And a thing of UHT milk, because I need my tea, which was 69p. Now that came to £4.95. I was like, that's actually a good way to start. If you can get £5 together, that would be like my first shop. And that's why I put it on my list, because it's like, right, that's the first things. And if I've got them, what would then be next? So yes, although this page in my planner is for the inventory list, I'm looking at using it to build up my inventory, to check that my inventory is all, to check that I've got everything that I would want. So although it's February, I'm still back in January's page because I'm using it, you know, I'm not going to waste pages. So I'm using it for things. So yes, you know, make it work for you. My other thought, as I have been walking backwards and forwards from kitchen to sitting room many, many times over the years, and over the last while, I've thought, I've been buying, as you may have seen lying about the floor on videos or seen when I was cleaning up, I've got things like dishwasher tablets, I've got the dishwasher rinse aid, I've got spare washing up liquids, spare laundry liquid. Well, I don't actually have a place to put that because I don't want to be stashing that with the food. I was walking through my door to the kitchen today, and I have mum and dad's old, like, dresser thing, the wall unit, the display cabinet type thing. It was in their kitchen. It's pale wood and it's got cupboards in the base, and the cupboards and drawers in the base, you know, 2 cupboards with a drawer on top of each. That's full of cat food. That's where the cat food gets stored. And up on the top is the glass fronted doors. And there's a couple of bits in there, like there's a Christmas decoration and a big bangle and a thing in my dad's that I don't know what to do with. But the other cupboard's empty. I'm like, why have you got an empty cupboard when you have things that need to get put away? Why is that sitting there looking at you? And sitting in front of the cupboards, on top of the drawer, is 2 bottles of washing up liquid and a bottle of laundry liquid. Idiot. So, that is now going to be my smellies store. That cupboard. I have decided, because there's no point in having things lying about on surfaces when I have an empty cupboard. Because, as I'm sure you've noticed, I don't have an empty cupboard in the kitchen. They're all full. But that's an empty cupboard, and it's got like 3 shelves. Why would that be empty in my house? Silly woman. So that is going to be repurposed into the storage for the smelly stuff, for cleaning and washing up liquid and dishwasher tablets and stuff and things. And I was just thinking there that that's 2 things in the last 10 minutes that I'm thinking, oh, I'll do that with. And that's not quite what they were there for. It's not quite why they were there. It's not quite what their purpose is. But I can use them for something else. And I'm still using them. So it's not a waste. You know, as I say, pointless a cupboard sitting empty. Pointless a page being empty in my planner if I can use it. So, yeah. So my planner is not really getting used on a monthly basis. My planner's getting used a page at a time as I need it. Because otherwise, if I was to do it on a monthly basis, I don't have... There's not enough stuff I'm doing on a monthly basis because I really only have the weekends. So that's what I'm doing. I know, I'm like, what is this? My hands are everywhere today. So yes. So I just thought I would come and tell you, because I was quite pleased with myself. You know, it's like, I need to make a list. And you're like, really? Again? Another list? I make so many lists. Do I do anything with them? Not often. But just in case, a list is always a good thing. So I was like, right, I could use a planner to make a list, and I could use that, but look at me. And then, as I say, as I walked through here to make that, I was like, oh, empty cupboard. I am just going to use that. So it shall be utilised. And I will be doing such things. So yeah, look at what you've got and see how else you can use it. You'll be surprised. Catch you later.